Hi everyone, I'm using the Psychic Tarot of the Heart. For our reading today, I'll choose 3 cards, take some from the base of the pack. I'll also choose one from the Sacred Spirit and the Stack, and also one from the Gods, Goddesses and Angels. We're on the Healing Moon today, so this is a time where we place our crystals outside, especially with this powerful lunar eclipse tomorrow in Taurus. So it's a healing moon today. So being aware of any triggers that may arise within us and just breathe and dissolve them. And as we do this constantly, they lose their power, so that we're not projecting out and connecting to a negative karmic cycle. So we're dissolving those triggers today, taking a pause, taking a step back, breathing into that wherever they're affecting us in our body, where we feel that tightening, where we feel that tension, where we may feel some frustration or anger because we have so much activity going on in Scorpio. Mercury is in Scorpio, Mars, and the Sun. So there's all this powerful energy there. And Mars is the ancient ruler of Scorpio, the divine masculine. Taurus, where the eclipse occurs tomorrow, is ruled by Venus. So we've got the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Mars in Scorpio can bring up an energy of one-upmanship, of revenge or anything like that, competition. It's the male, and in its shadow that's what it brings up, especially in Scorpio. So it's about relaxing and being mindful if we go stepping into those energies, if we're feeling them, to just take that breath, to breathe and breathe in love through our crown and exhale peace all around us, and that will dissolve the trigger. So I'm setting the intention for a reading for the highest and greatest good, for the collective, or anyone who views this video today. There we have Trust, the Fool, the Four of Cups, and the World. The base of the pack, we have got the 8 of Swords again, the 7 of Wands, the 5 of Cups. This is very Scorpio energy, and the 2 of Wands. Okay, so, and we're also receiving activations of the sacral, the solar plexus. That is going to take us on a new journey, and the Hierophant with Jupiter, the Magician, and the Sun. So, and the base chakra. Okay, so there's a lot of energy going on today. There's an undercurrent that can pull us down. And these are the triggers. This is the little things that may come in, that we go into an old pattern of maybe frustration, whatever it may be, to take that step back. We're on a new path, and this lunar eclipse is so powerful. The moon, the sun are conjunct, but the earth moves in between, creating a shadow on the moon, so bringing our shadows up to be illuminated. There's a powerful awakening occurring, and once we start seeing our own shadow, that whatever we're seeing in another, to really look deep within ourselves of what is that reflecting within us, we start to see then with clarity. So we're on a new path. We're going on a new journey. This is the Fool, the very beginning of a new chapter in our lives. And she is going, her arms are outstretched. She's following the guidance of her heart. She's surrounded with the golden light of the Christ consciousness, of the divine, and she's listening. She has a purple belt there also around sacral, which is transforming relationships, bringing in sacred relationships. The Four of Cups is asking us to really be aware of what we have. I'm grateful for what we have. The Four of Cups is one of not feeling great. It's a card that it has that feeling, maybe a bit of dread. But this is all stuff coming to the surface because we have the world there with the infinity symbol. As within, so without. As above, so below. Then we have the world. This is completion. So taking our gaze away from what feels empty, where there is an emptiness in our lives, where there may be some problems or challenges, taking our attention away from those and creating and focusing on a world, a new reality, because our imagination is the beginning of creation. So no matter what is going on and what challenges we may be facing during this time, during this powerful eclipse, to really stay focused and use our imagination to create and envisage a wonderful world. So there's a completion occurring, and there's so many timelines, millions of timelines playing out in every given second, and we're constantly moving timelines, shifting onto different timelines as we let go of the old. And this is Scorpio. Scorpio is beneath the surface. It's our crystals, it's the treasures of earth, and the treasures that lay beneath our challenges and the life experiences that we've been through. It's the intangible, it's the mystical, it's the transformation, death and rebirth. And as this part of us falls away and heals, today is the healing moon. We have the moon in Aries conjunct with Chiron in Aries. So today, a powerful day of healing any of these feelings that may be coming up for attention, so that we can step into a timeline that is enriched and filled with divine blessings. The Stargate, the 12th dimensional Stargate, is open. So we're receiving an influx of higher light, higher intelligence. And I'm also feeling through this lunar eclipse the Pleiadians as well, bringing in their beautiful healing. So you may see flashes of blue sparkles or blue light around you. Know that they're here assisting us during this eclipse. And then we have the Eight of Swords, which could be a progression. The Eight of Swords bringing in these feelings of helplessness or not feeling good enough, or things not moving fast, whatever it may be, whatever is presenting itself during this time, where we're feeling trapped, maybe backed into a corner in some way, not knowing which direction to take. Just listen to your heart, drop back into your heart. You can see this Eight of Swords here, feeling helpless and hopeless, but looking into the light, looking into the transformation. There is a part in there of what seemed a mountain, too high to climb, hid the light, but it's parting now. We're seeing beyond the illusion. This is a very mystical time. Spirit are all around us, and we are connecting with them, and they're guiding us, and they'll guide us through our hearts. And then we have the Seven of Wands, asking us to stay true to ourselves, believe in ourselves, because whatever we believe, we're going to create. So if we believe we're helpless and everything's out of control, we will stay in that misaligned place. When we have that belief and hold on to the core of who we are, that true belief, we believe that what we are limitless, we can achieve our greatest potential doing what we love. We'll never create our greatest potential doing what we don't like or doing what we feel that we have to do, until we change our perception about whatever it is that's blocking us, that's creating stress within us. So when we come into this alignment and start to see the true potential of who we are, feel that the passion that we have within us, let go of other people's opinions of us, or other people's expectations, and the expectation maybe that we put too much on ourselves, to let it go and just settle in the moment. Settle in this moment is where we will find ourselves, not in our heads, not in the past, and certainly not in the future. Settling in the moment during this eclipse. And then we have the base chakra. So activations of our base chakra, keeping ourselves grounded, knowing that we are safe, knowing that we will be divinely supported, to let go of all fear. Healing coming from our ancestral wounds during this eclipse. So any old triggers, any old habits that may arise coming from our ancestors, knowing that it's coming up for a beautiful cleansing and healing, knowing that they're all standing behind us, and as we're healing from the root all the way to our crown and soul star chakra and higher, they're receiving the healing as well. So a powerful healing during this eclipse, and this is where the veil is so transparent, coming up to Samhain, feeling our ancestors all around us, our loved ones around us, and doing the healing for ourselves, which heals the past. As soon as we change something within us in this moment, it changes our past lives, it heals our ancestral wounds, and it also brings us into alignment and the next generation into alignment, that they are in their wholeness, not carrying the wounds of the past. The sacral chakra. As we heal the base chakra, we know that we're always divinely connected, supported, loved. Then it brings our sacral into alignment, that we can start to trust the process of our relationships. A beautiful energy and healing and activation of our sacral, bringing us into sacred relationship with ourselves, with a holy relationship with ourselves, that beautiful divine masculine, divine feminine coming together, and a sacred relationship with everyone around us, letting go of any projections that we're placing into our relationships. No, it's a mirror, something from within us, it's something karmic from past lives that is coming to the surface, especially Scorpio and Taurus, complete opposite. Scorpio is very karmic. Taurus is loving and is beauty. So it's to balance the two, allow the karmic relationships to dissolve during this time, because this heals our sacral, brings us into that frequency of sacred relationships. And then the solar plexus. This is our connection with ourselves. So when we're constantly doubting ourselves, which is this and this, we will doubt everyone around us. When we take in the sun, this beautiful life-giving energy that is our desires, that guides us on our path, dissolving anything that is blocking us from seeing the truth of who we are, that we are limitless, we have so much potential, but that has got to be a true belief within us. So the sacral is our relationship with ourselves. So if we are doubting ourselves, if we are not happy with the choices that we make, if we are not loving ourselves, that's what will create all around us. Missed opportunities. We won't see them. We won't have the confidence to step into them. But once we allow this light now, this healing today, just go through each chakra, feel your base chakra, sink into your base chakra, and what messages are you receiving from there? Same with the sacral. The base is our ancestors, it's our programming, it's our community. See what comes up. It's our fears, our finances. See what comes up there. Our sacral is our relationships, our one-to-one relationships, past and present, and seeing what is going on, what people may pop up, visions or thoughts of people that pop up when we go into our sacral, and do the healing there. Dissolve it. Just fill your sacral with love, and then coming up into this relationship with ourselves. This is the area of the sacral, is our area of our intuition. So if we've got doubts there, we'll constantly doubt the messages we're receiving. We'll constantly doubt ourselves if we're good enough. So these chakras coming into alignment, receiving these activations, so that we can move forward through this eclipse whole in alignment with our soul purpose. So the healing with the solar plexus, some healing to the digestive system, and also Archangel Raphael's coming through with healing of the nervous system as well, because of the work that we've done, the energy that we are being surrounded with is affecting us on our psyche and affecting our nervous system. So he's coming in and bringing that beautiful healing there. So we're receiving pureness of divine angelic healing today, to be able to be open to it, but assist ourselves with going in, because when we go in to those blocks within our chakra, within our energy field, we either receive the visions, the thoughts, the feelings, however it comes through. That's how we will heal others. And so this is preparing us for our soul mission of light workers, of healers. So wonderful time of awakening, these chakras receiving this bolt of divine healing from the 12th dimension. So powerful healing coming in, and Scorpio assisting us, taking us into the murkiness, shining a light there. And it's not to go into it and stay there, it's to see it, observe it, and see things from a clearer perspective, which our angels, our guides, and our loved ones will help us with. Then we have the 5 of Cups, asking us to change our focus. If we find ourselves slipping and going into the old habitual thoughts and feelings that we maybe going into victim, something's been done to us and we are going into victim, and it's creating anger again. This is coming up and we're being asked to change our focus. And traditional tarot, this is a card that is the 5 of Cups. That 3 have fallen over and emptied, but the 2 of Cups are there, are standing, still standing. So when we let go of the grief, when we let go of the pains of the past. And grief is love, and it is a process to, when we feel the pain of grief, feel the love of that person and allow the love to dissolve the pain. Because as our loved ones are coming close, especially through this time of Samhain and this lunar eclipse, as they come close and we may feel grief start to arise within us, feel the love that we have for them, because that's what the gift that they're bringing us. They're healing our grief with love, reminding us of that pureness of love, that deep bond of love, that even death, even passing, can never break. That's an unbreakable bond that will keep us together and receiving that gift of love. So know that we grief may come up, and because our loved ones are standing close around us, and to really feel the love of our loved ones, that absolutely brings joy to them, because they are at peace and they are in a state of bliss. And that is what the gift that they bring us, that is where they are guiding us to. So if we do slip into some sadness, some grief, maybe some regret or whatever it may be, no, feel the love of our loved ones. And then we have the Magician, Mercury in Scorpio. I'm feeling the Pleiadians. With this eclipse, I'm seeing the Pleiadians around us, assisting us through this vortex, through this healing. So call on the Pleiadians. You can see them in the night sky. It's the 7 heavenly sisters up there, the 7 stars. And they are assisting us. They are beautiful healers. And they come in each chakra, the 7 heavenly sisters, and we call them into each chakra to bring that balance, because they guide the sailors. They'll guide us through our life, through this higher consciousness. So bringing in the 7 heavenly sisters as we're going through our chakras during this healing moon, and Mercury connecting to the gods, working there in Scorpio, reminding us of our conversation with Mars there being in Scorpio. Any anger may come up, and be mindful of our words, because our words create. Our thoughts create our reality, but our words create. They're a frequency that go out, a band, a wave of vibration, a frequency go out and start to pull in through the energy field and create molecules coming together. Everything is vibrating its molecules. So as we're speaking, we're drawing that experience to us. So work our magic is what is coming through. Speak. Our words are spells. Use our words to create magic in our lives, love in our lives, bringing it in, allowing it to come through, anchoring it in, feeling it coming through our palms, our mouths, our actions. And then we have the 10, the Wheel of Fortune. This is Jupiter, and Jupiter is in Taurus together with Uranus, so things expanding. This Jupiter is our spiritual teacher. It's the vibration of Buddha consciousness. So and it's expanding as we let go of the past and start taking ownership of the direction we're going in. There's a change, there's a movement of the Wheel of Fortune, and we start to guide ourselves, because that's our magic. That's what we're here to do, and we're all waking up to that now. And as we do, this is going to bring in good fortune, a change in our life. The Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter, the planet of expansion, and it'll expand good or not so good. Wherever we focus, it will expand, and it's in Taurus, where this eclipse is occurring tomorrow, together with Uranus, which brings in change, sudden change. So be aware of sudden change coming in, be excited for it, feel the adventure of life coming and the joy of life. The Two of Wands asking us to open our hearts. The Two of Wands is us surveying our life, opening our hearts, sinking into our hearts, and being guided by our hearts. You can see there is a light all the way up to the higher consciousness, and this is what's coming in. This is the stargate that's opened. Once we pull ourselves into alignment, that's where we will start to be navigated by our heart and everything that's beautiful. The Hierophant, which is the card that's connected to Taurus. The spiritual teacher, asking us to go within and listen to our own guidance. This is Jupiter coming through, this Buddha consciousness coming through, this higher consciousness coming through, and just allowing it to permeate into every cell, opening our hearts and bringing our head and our heart into alignment with our higher self. And this is the card of the spiritual teacher. So as we come into alignment, we listen to our guidance, and we are led with integrity, with beauty, with divinity. So you can see he's there with his hand on his book. We have all this wisdom within us. Place our hands on our heart, going through each chakra. We will receive so many messages when we give ourselves the time to really learn about ourselves, which is so spiritual. We don't, knowing ourselves is the most spiritual education and healing. So this is a time of immense of healing, of learning. This is the card of Taurus, which is anchoring our spiritualness into our earthly realm, using all our gifts, all our tools, our spiritual tools within everything that we do, aligning ourselves, protecting ourselves before we even start our day, doing our prayers, taking ourselves and connecting within, and calling on our angels, Archangel Michael, for his protection during the day to guide us, and aligning our healing spaces for the people that we are seeing that day, making sure it's cleansed and aligned before each client, and it's aligned for their highest good. So whatever we intend, we will create in our life for the betterment of ourselves and others. So this is a beautiful time of really doing our spiritual practices, our rituals. And then we have the Ace of Wands, new beginnings coming in this physical realm, as we are focusing on all the beautiful blessings that we have. You can see there, she is walking through this archway of cherry trees. I love this card, telling us that we're always going to be supported, provided for. She is moving and connecting to that beautiful golden light, being drawn, and the gold is prosperity, is our well-being upon every level. So this is new beginnings, definitely coming in, letting go now of everything that is not of our original blueprint. There is a rebirth occurring with this lunar eclipse, a beautiful, powerful rebirth where we're coming from, we're transforming the dark, we're transforming our shadow that has only drained us and kept us captive in fear. We are dissolving all that now. We're moving forward with grace, with love, with compassion, and with self-love. So a beautiful, beautiful reading today. So I'll choose a card now. I'm just watching the time there. Got a card for our highest good. There we go. We have mindful wisdom. Create inner harmony. As we feel the calmness within, we create it all around us. We move through the world in beautiful, divine alignment, in harmony, in balance, starting with our mind, creating a wonderful environment in our mind, creating a best friend in our head, creating beautiful visions in our heads. This is where everything starts. Our imagination is the start of everything. So when we can imagine better, we will create better. We can also imagine the other that's not so good, which we will see that perception playing out in our life. So it's bringing it in, using our imagination, because this is a form of prayer. We're connecting to the divine creator. And so this is really being mindful of what we're creating through this rebirth, through this lunar eclipse. And then now I'm asking for a message for the gods, goddesses and angels. We are again God of the arts, creating, using our imagination to create beauty, which will help us to then tap into our own divine artist within. We are each painting the tapestry of our life with every word, with every vision, with every feeling, with every thought. And this is the divine artist within us all now, emerging. Enjoy those visions. Dream big, dream big. Allow those visions to really uplift us, but being realistic, not getting caught up or swept away, and then feeling the Five of Cups that nothing's happening yet. Once we start that, it's a process. That's what we focus on and focus on and focus on. Let go of any impatience, let go of any expectations. Bringing ourselves into alignment, creating a beautiful life for ourselves and everyone around us. So beautiful cards today, a powerful healing day today. So spend that time and honour our own healing journey today, to really go within, listen to our chakras and do the work there. There is beautiful divine abundance coming through. We have, and calling in the Pleiadians as well, the Seven Sisters. So I'm sending so much love. Have a wonderful day and thank you for listening. God bless. Thank you.